Are you gonna miss us when you gotta go to school?
Well, that's the first time I've heard that, and I don't know what to say. but again, you know, it's all love and.
Kanye West is at the center of Teyana Taylor's collapsing universe. According to insider reports, the rapper leaked Teyana's secret footage with her ex-husband Iman Shumpert, resulting in explosive consequences. You see, Teyana has been publicly humiliated by the leak, but more significantly, it has rocked her new romance with actor Aaron Pierre, who is allegedly incensed by the deceit. Because of their difficult relationship and Teyana's acrimonious departure from his company, Good Music, fans are referring to it as Kanye's retaliation. What exactly took place? Years after the two had parted ways, why would Kanye do this? Let's investigate. Insiders close to Teyana and Aaron claim that Kanye West is solely to blame for the couple's current difficult period. It appears that he gave Iman access to Teyana's tape, which is creating a lot of issues. Now, you may be wondering why Kanye would take such a drastic step. Pull up a chair like that? The majority of people are unaware of the lengthy history between Teyana and Kanye. The two first met in 2010 when Taylor was providing fashion advice to Kanye's Studio.
He was like, yeah, I want you to hear the album, and I want you to see these pieces that Iman designed for my next tour. Of course, the Harlem in me is like, I'm getting on that album. I ain't tell him that, but I got up. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't even wake up that early, and it was God, because I don't even know what made me even like happen to get up and check my email, randomly check my email.
However, she was constantly trying to level up on the side, and that eventually paid off. She hurried to the studio. It occurred one day when Kanye requested her to look at various outfits for his tour.
I went to the studio immediately. He was showing me the clothes, and I was like, he was like, see, I knew you appreciate it. Like, you know, you just need that one friend that get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with Bro, when I first met him, we had on the same exact sneakers and some cargo shorts. Like, yeah, all the way there. He started playing like, can we get one? So he was like, yeah, I'm humming and shit. I'm like, you know, ad-libbing and shit. Like, so he listened, he was like, oh, like, so you say, you want to go to the booth and just put in the drive? I was like, yeah, say no more.
Suddenly, Teyana was featured on the rapper's 2010 album after serving as a fashion advisor on tracks like Hell of a Life and Dark Fantasy from the album My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. After that, the two collaborated closely. After leaving her previous record company, Star Trek, in 2012, Taylor joined Kanye's label, Good Music, where he mentored her and assisted with the release of her debut album, 7, in 2014. And you know what? Kanye was astounded by Teyana's abilities. Regarding her work ethic, he said this: "This girl had to take matters into her own hands more than any other person on the label. Therefore, I sincerely hope that you all would acknowledge her for challenging the system as a whole." After that, the two started working together for a few more years. With Taylor's projects, including her 2018 album KTSE, being produced by Kanye, Teyana was greatly influenced by Kanye's inclusion of her in the music video for his song Fade. In fact, people still discuss it now.
Our next guest became an overnight sensation after appearing in Kanye West's new music video, Fade. Please welcome real-life hot topic, Teyana Taylor.
I seen her in that Kanye video. I was like, what the f going on? Like, that was the time, right? That was when she became a woman, right? When we seen that video, I was like, holy shit. I was at the awards when they played that shit. You know, they played
that was the time
the awards, right?
Yeah, that was.
I was in there watching. I said, what the f? I was like, yo, this crazy. And
in 2020. However, Teyana surprised her admirers by declaring her retirement from singing. The startling thing is that, despite their seeming compatibility, Kanye had a significant role in her retirement. What then transpired? The singer claimed that she was constantly undervalued at Good Music. More significantly, she believed that the computer was not giving her music enough encouragement or support.
I felt like, you know, the label wasn't really hearing me and seeing me. I felt underappreciated, you know? So I'm like, for my mental health, my mental well-being, and to stay, you know, strong for my kids, like, let me just put this on ice for a little.
In addition, there were numerous problems with the release of her 2018 album KTSE. It was a brief album of 7 songs without any images or singles.
serious
As
with
you
everything
should.
that I do.
Right.
So if you're my husband or I'm signed to everybody that I'm aligned with should see me.
Right.
They should hear me. They should feel me. And if
Additionally, Mickey once criticized UMG and Kanye for failing to compensate him for his appearance on the single WTP from the 2018 KTSC album. Interestingly, Teyana was also brought into the fray, but she stood up for herself, saying that she had nothing to do with it and that it was everything is Kanye. She was, if anything, in Mickey's position. All of it falls on Kanye because he put Mickey on the song, she wrote. It wasn't until they played the song for me the day before my record release party that I realized he was on it. Even though I value and adore Mickey's contribution to the song, I initially substituted Deez and Wesley for Mickey out of personal preference. That obviously affected Kanye, but years later, he's stirring up controversy by disclosing Teyana's video instead of speaking out at the time. He's retaliating against her by stopping their collaboration. To be honest, Kanye decided to harm Teyana in the most painful way possible. It's astonishing, to be honest, because the singer appeared to have gotten past the disaster, despite the animosity between Teyana and Kanye.
you know, I've been signing him for a couple of years, and I just don't think I was at that place. I don't think I was ready. I think timing is everything. God's timing is everything. That's the most important. Yes. And it's crazy because when I was younger, I used to get so frustrated, like, why is he not doing anything with me? Like, what is it that I'm doing wrong? Like,
This is when things start to get interesting. You see, some people think that the video's timing is important. As of right now, nobody is certain whether or not the recording was recorded while Teyana was with Aaron, and that's the true reason why fans think Aaron is currently furious. The majority of individuals think Teyana follows a pattern. She apparently dates several men in order to advance her profession, and the most recent person to be added to her list was Aaron. She's like Kim Kardashian, but at her age she's too old to be, an admirer commented, connecting herself to guys in search of relevance. Her work should be able to speak for itself, but it hasn't. Pharrell co-signed. She became relevant because of Teyana. Teyana became even more significant when Kanye co-signed her. Alleged connection to Chris Brown, her couple's aspirations were to have a family with Iman Shumpert. Leonardo DiCaprio's staff had to intervene as she attempted to bond with him. Aaron Pierre now, as she is in dire need of another job. And that makes a lot of sense when you look at it that way, especially since Teyana isn't ready to name Aaron her boyfriend just yet. Teyana recently disclosed her feelings for Aaron in a cover article for The Hollywood Reporter. And this is what she said: "My apple pie is that we also serve as each other's safe haven." Her reluctance to refer to him as her boyfriend caught the attention of fans, and that speaks volumes about the relationship in the eyes of many. However, Teyana is making every effort to give the impression that everything is all right. "If I decide to say that, we will say it together," she said to THR. However, Teyana really needs to put in more effort because it appears that there are problems in Paradise because of Kanye sharing her tape and the two of them not labeling their relationship. Teyana Taylor is obviously dealing with a lot at the end of the day. Her new relationship is under scrutiny, her trust has been destroyed, and her reputation is in jeopardy due to the purported leak. The time and their past together make the case much more complicated, regardless of whether Kanye was involved or not. The only thing to wonder is how she intends to handle it. More significantly, will Aaron be able to move past it?